You ever felt this feeling like something inside of you was missing? Like there was a void that needed to be filled, and people couldn't do it, and drugs couldn't do it, and cigarettes couldn't do it, and sex couldn't do it, and family couldn't do it. Nothing of the world could fill the void of what was missing in my life. So I went to the mountain and sought after God. The relationship, because it's not about religion, right? It's just that feeling of knowing beyond the shadow of a doubt that there is a God who loves you through your pain. He forgives you through your mistakes. He loves you through your mistakes. That where fists could break a wall of pride, grace and mercy was like, hey, just let it crumble. And so the impact was more like a cushion than it was a blow. And I got to experience the most amazing bath. Excuse me, shower. But it was like being washed for the first time. But it was a different kind of cleansing. It was like a purge in hot, steamy water with all the elements that one would need to heal. Cleansing, surrender, prayer, obedience. It's like I got baptized all over again. In the moments where life no longer made sense to me, my time with God is like, just like, you know how you know when somebody's watching you. And so I know God's watching me. So I have to watch what enters my heart, because he's like, hey there, watch it. But it's not a voice that you hear. It's more like a feeling, like an unctioning. Like, watch your thoughts. Because you're going to always see yourself. And I got purged. I had to purge. I got to purge yesterday. So I just feel the need to say, because I purged, I have to be really careful not to point out anything that's going on outside of me, because I just purged. So it's like old versions of me waiting to just come back into what me and God are doing. And I'm just like, no. So after that much needed cleansing, I literally, because of his love, and it's just his love, to explain it makes no sense. I mean, I could just hear in the spirit. I can see the song SWV. I get so weak. It's like his love made me weak. I literally was in the shower. I was literally in the shower, washing all the sin off my body, just through confessions and surrender and just release. A much needed, I wouldn't say breakdown, just a much needed purge. And the water was so hot and the release was so powerful, and his love was so strong, and the surrender was so willful, excuse me. And his grace was so impactful. When I got out that shower, I literally laid down because I could not move. I could not move. And then endurance popped up like, come on, get up. You gotta lotion your body. You gotta show your body some affection. You gotta give you all the love and affection and caressing that you never got from the ones that profess to love you. Whether it was those old relationships, so I got up. What he's doing in me is undeniable. I never would have thought I'd become this person. I used to be so angry and so bitter and so unforgiving. And I realized he's not like that. So why do I get to be like that? I remember on my daughter's birthday just recently, June 3rd, she turned 11. And oddly enough, I got arrested, right? But the funny thing about this arrest is that all of the things that I was battling got arrested and I got set free. Because there's a Bible verse that says the truth will set you free. I had some inclinations about where she was staying and what was going on. And I just never had anybody take me seriously just because of who I was. Who I was in my hurt is not who I am in my healing. I can say that for the first time. Been through a lot. Been through a lot. God never quit on me. God never gave up on me. It was times I thought I would never find true happiness with the outside of my daughter, because I haven't seen her since she was 2. I think about her every day. Excuse me, my nose is running. Oh God. Oh. But there were times I knew getting my life together was probably where I should start. Stop running from the past. And put down all the things that were fogging me. And the whole time I thought I was running from the past. But I was really running from God. I was running from opportunities and call and greatness and destiny. And every single day, grace and mercy was on the hunt for me, but with love. Most people feel hunted down. Grace was like, girl, nope, let's go. You know you don't belong back here. You better get up and get up out of here. You better get up and get up out of here. God not playing about you. You know what I'm saying? You and Patrick down the street don't got the same daddy. Your daddy don't play about you. And I realized how strong God's love is for me. That I had to start to walk in that love. But to get to that place, I had to get in the position of surrender. Meaning, okay, God, all this stuff that I'm running from, just memories, things of the past. And if you could forgive me, teach me how to forgive myself. And then what I'm holding, teach me how to raise it up to you and surrender. And I literally got humbled yesterday. Last night I got humbled in a way that it actually scared me. Because fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It scared me. It scared me right into obedience. God's like, I'm not playing with you no more. And it wasn't a voice. It was just like, yeah, you mean business. I could just see all the ways my life could be great if I just fix my focus on something else. Change my perspective on what it is that I'm viewing. Don't view this open door as the end. This open door is literally vindication. It's literally proof that He's been with me. So it's like, when somebody is dangling something in your face, like for example, when somebody knows you're hungry and they walk by and start flashing money. Now, the old me would have looked at that money like, okay, let me dumb myself down. Today, Psalms 23 is written all up inside of me. The Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. I want my baby so bad. I need my baby, but I needed God more. I needed God more. And it's at the point now where God is literally trying to save me from the enemy who is using my child as a carrot in my face, saying, here, you want this? You want this? I'm just like, I want God. I'm not even on that chapter no more. I made peace with the fact that my choices as far as how I responded when I got upset, how I responded, when I was immature, that cost me 10 years with her. 9 years. But the love that I found in God has always been there. I just couldn't see it. And I don't know why this woman is watching me so hard. It's like, when somebody just, like just somebody watching your life, like you got my daughter, you got a house, you got cars, you got a husband, you got money. What else do you want? You got kids of your own. All I have is my faith and the word of God inside of me, and you can't take that. What else do you want? You gotta be miserable. Is something really going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got everything that I feel like I deserve, and all I feel like I want is God. And you watching my life, trying to mimic my life, trying to mimic my story. No, you could never. To be where I'm at, you got to go through hell. To be where I'm at, you got to go through hell. And most people don't want to sit in a tub full of hot water, let alone a fire. But the fire didn't come to destroy me, engulf me. The fire made me me. I was forged in the fire. So when I tell people to back up and be careful how you handle me in this season, I'm not telling you because I'm making a threat to you. I would never. I'm a gentle giant, right? Like, it ain't me you got to worry about. It's the traps that you're trying to set for me. You're going to fall into them, right? The lies that you're telling about me are already exposed about you. I don't talk bad about nobody. I used to. But that's before I met God. That's before I met the love of God. I've always had that. It's like it found me. You know what I'm saying? In a time where I really, really needed somebody, I couldn't get not one person. All them family members that said that they love me. They love me with their mouth and their words, but they thoughts wasn't nowhere near me. They love was just in words. It wasn't in action. And I'm okay with that. I make peace with that because now in this time, in this season of my life, it's like, don't you dare come talk about what you did for me. Don't you dare come talking about how you helped me out of this situation. Don't you dare come and talk to me about what I owe you. Don't you dare open your mouth and say you know me. Because I didn't even know me. So I know you don't know me. I didn't even know me, so I know you don't know me. All I'm saying is, God's love resurrected something inside of me that I thought had died. And I guess I didn't know how strong I was. I needed to know that I wasn't alone. And now I realize I'm literally not alone. I mean, I know sometimes when we are in our immature state, our vengeful state, we want to wish the worst on everybody because we think nobody don't understand our story or understand our lives. I am the type of person that can feel pain on a whole new level. It's like I have a empathy with me that is unusual. It's unusual. I care too much about people, and I started to let myself go. I started to let myself go caring about other people. And so now I let everybody go do what they doing. It was nice to meet you. Don't know your name. It was nice to meet your acquaintance. But stay on your side. Stay where you at. All the way in the back. Or wherever it is you plan on coming out of. When you finally see that I was telling the truth. When you finally see that I was right. I want you to keep the same energy. It's not that I don't forgive. It's not that I don't love still. I just let go. I just let go. I let go. I let go and I let God. And God said, they ain't got nothing for you. They ain't got nothing for you. They never had nothing for you. You ain't got nothing for them. I don't care what they say. It's a lot of people who gonna feel like I owe them a piece of what God is doing in my life. I don't owe nothing to nobody but God. I owe him the glory. I owe him the honor. I owe him the praise. And I owe it to myself to stand on that word. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like you better get up out of here. You better get up out of here. I'm not wrong. I deserve the love that God has given to me. I'm going to sit in that for a little while. I'm not going to keep it to myself because I feel like everybody deserves to know how I got to this place in time when he's ready. Right now, I'm still being worked on. I realized I'm not as whole as I thought I was because it took some glory triggers to expose the things that I didn't even, weren't even revealed to me. But I feel real bad for a lot of people. A lot of people in trouble. A lot of people in trouble. And my prayer to you is that God have mercy. May he have mercy on us all. May he have mercy on us all. If I could give a piece of advice, I would say people better start dropping to their knees and asking God for forgiveness. People better stop attacking people that have an upright heart. People better stop playing with darkness. People better stop playing with darkness like they play instruments. Because the instrument of praise inside of me is raising up a strength and a power that cannot be taken from me. Because the world didn't give it to me. People need to stay on their line and think carefully before they cross it. And I'm not making no threats. It's just a warning. And I know some people are disobedient because I used to be disobedient. I know I used to be, when I'll just say, we're going to stay out the past because that's a closed chapter. I will say this. As I mentioned it before, fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And there are blessings in obedience and curses in disobedience. Don't nobody got to take what I have to say with a grain of salt at all, because ain't nobody ever believed nothing I ever said in my life. Of course, my eyes tell the story of my life and what my tears are literally the element of my healing. So every time you make me cry, you ain't doing nothing but making me better. And it's not that you making me cry. It's God is allowing me to feel without the mask of that I'm strong or everything's okay. And his presence is just You don't have to be that way with me. You don't have to be formal with me. I know you. I'm your father. I know you. I knew you before you knew you. And so with God, I can be 100% myself. Like I'm doing on this video feed. This is just me being me. Don't nobody gotta like it. I'm okay with that too. I also had to learn how to watch pride swelling up, because to physically be hit in the chest by the hand of God is not something that I want to feel. So like when we little kids and we want to test our dads, not knowing that they mean business, until you cutting up in school one day and they come to school with a belt wrapped around their hand and they pull you out of class and don't mind texting that butt in front of everybody, but you just know fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All it took was, I'm not playing with you. You better stop. Get your stuff together, and we getting up out of here. We getting up out of this impoverished life. You know who you are? You made of something that's powerful, and people didn't expect you to figure it out. Is the problem. And so now that you know who you are, it's like, okay, I declare war. It's over. No, it's not. Who told you? Are you God? You're not my God. My God told me that I have a new beginning. So whatever lie you got going on, you better take it back to the one who sent you, tell him you better sit down somewhere. It's not pride. It's not arrogance. It's confidence. I didn't get here for 37 years. I didn't go through hell for 32 years of my life to be sitting here playing on the camera. With this kind of strength in my voice, I'm not a good actor. I've never acted. My life is real. Dude, come on. I could never make up. I can't make love up. I can't make God up. He's not imaginary. He just is what he is. And about me, because I cried out to him every single day. When I asked for help and nobody wanted to help me, when I went to the professionals and asked them for their assistance and they shut me out the door, when they told me we only want you if you want to kill yourself, I knew who was the author behind that. But what do I want to kill myself for? So I can stay here with you? I have something to live for. And so now they think that they're going to play with that. Yeah, I live for God now. I don't live for my child. I live for God. So if that's what you think you're about to use to get me, you are sadly mistaken. It's not that I don't care. I just put it in God's hands. And I stepped out the way. Because the minute that I go thinking that I'm the driver with no direction, I'm going to crash. I'm not foolish no more. So to everybody out there who using something as a hostage, or you trying to ransom in some kind of way, you ain't got nothing that I want, because I don't want for nothing. Okay? All that I need is right here with me. And all that I am was never defined by your words or your thought of me when you didn't even know me. I know you've been watching. You've been waiting. You've been studying. I know the devil's studying my moves. You've been waiting to see what you could use to get me. I live for God. I don't live for the man. I don't live for the money. I don't live for the food. I don't live for the friends. I don't live for the family. I don't live for the fame. I live for God. And so as I say this, it's not to throw nothing in nobody's face. Because it's all love. It's all love in me. But be careful. Because real love, real unconditional love from God, when he really do love you, and he knows that you really love him, and your heart posture is in a position of surrender, to want to be corrected, to want to be changed and transitioned, and to or elevate love in you, those are the ones he don't play about, because now we know that we are in alignment. But me being in alignment with God is not a reason for you to think in your mind to line me up. It's going to be your downfall. He already showing some people right now. The hard way. And I just pray he be with you in thoughts. I pray he be with you in deed. I pray he be with you and give you the courage to stand up and say, me too. Something going on in my heart. And as much as I try to beat on this person and tear this person down with the thing that they love, I surrender it to God so that it can't be used as a weapon against me. So now what you got? What you got? You don't like me? Okay. I love you. You don't want me? Okay. I am enough with God. To God, I am enough. You don't need me? Okay. You don't need me right now. You pray I die. Well, God is not answering no curses on my life, because I'm a blessing. You can't curse something that's blessed, and you can't bless something that's cursed. With that being said, everybody have a great evening. As I said, I encourage everybody to repent. Confess your broken heart. Confess that at a time in your life, somebody hurt you and you're walking around bitter, ashamed, taking it out on the world, or people that you feel like are smaller than you. But I've seen big things come in tiny packages. Oh, thank you, Lord, for this release. That being said, it's my time. I'm being called to bed, so peace.